Hi guys, and welcome to your handover video. So I'm just going to run you through everything you need to know for your Sterling Elite Amber. So at the front you have your jockey wheel. Your jockey wheel is used to level the caravan, and then either side of the caravan and two ports at the back you have these little indents, and that's where you'll put your leg winder on. Your legs are only used to stabilize the caravan. They are not used to jack up the caravan or level the caravan. You first level the caravan using your jockey wheel, and then you stabilize putting down all four legs. So we are using our own test equipment today. So in the front compartment you have this valve bit here. So this has a gas hose connected on it, which is connected to this gas bottle. So you can hand tighten it to an extent, and then once you've hand tightened it as much as you can, just finish it off with the spanner. And then you want both sides connected, and then twist the gas bottle all the way to the positive connection, and that will begin to get gas through into your caravan. Okay, then on the side here we're using an Aquaroll, and there is two ports here for your water. So let me just get the other side here. So these work on a trigger system, so you press the trigger in and you pull out. I'll show you this one as an example. So in the Aquaroll will be fresh drinking water, just as it is today. At the bottom you have your strainer. Your strainer has to sit at the bottom of the Aquaroll's barrel to get as much water through as possible. So it sits in there, you push it all the way in. You have this plastic cap to make sure no nastiness can get in, and then to just connect it in, press in your trigger and press it in, and without using the trigger you can't pull it out. So you may notice that there are two ports. You also have two different water leads. So this blue one, you can see at the top here, has these, if the camera will focus, electrical components here, because they are specific. Oh, caught myself there. They are specific to each type. Well, when I say each type, I mean each connection point. So this top one goes directly to your onboard water tank, and that's where you have to use this one with the electrical points here. And a very easy way to tell is you can see these electric points here. However, this one that I've currently got the Aquaroll connected to, this is directly to your tap. So the water that is coming from the Aquaroll through this lead goes directly to your tap. The water on the top bit goes directly to your tank. So you can fill up your tank as much as you like and then use the water in the tank, or you can use the water directly from an Aquaroll. Okay, this point here is your flue. This is for getting clean air into your caravan. You don't have to do anything with this except, you know, just keep the exterior of it clean, and that will allow for nice clean air to get into your caravan. Just next to it you have your battery locker. So that's where your battery would sit, and then just here you have your mains point. Okay, so that just plugs in there, and then you've got a little cutout here so you can have the mains lead locked up. However, this point here is usually for your motor mover. However, that is not for the motor mover. Your motor mover point is inside the caravan, so just ignore that one. Okay, we will show you how to use the motor mover on the day. Just coming along the caravan, you have these 2 points here. This is where your dirty water from your showers and your sinks will come out of. So all you'll need for these is some 28.5mm waste pipes to feed into a Wastemaster. So you just put them, you plug them into there, and then they feed into your Wastemaster. Okay. And finally, for the exterior, you have your point for your toilet. So this one here is to feed water into your toilet. So you have a mixture of water and pink chemical if you want. Can hold up to about 10 litres of water in here. And we just recommend something like a watering can just to make it that slight bit easier to feed the water into there. That opens up with your key, just there. And then this point here, this is your cassette for your toilet. So when this is full and you need to empty it out, you press up that orange handle and you slide it out, just like so. Okay, then when you get to your emptying point of the site, you twist this, orange handle to the side, open up this cap, just here, just put that in there temporarily. You tilt, and at the same time as tilting, you continually press in this button to vent it out. And then once you've done that and fully emptied it, we do recommend swilling it out with some fresh water, and again, that tilt and press in at the same time. Then once you've done that, you go back to your cap, you get some blue toilet chemical. You have measurements on the side in metric system and freedom units, and you fill up with blue chemical. Twist this back on, twist it back in, and then you can simply just slide and press in until the orange handle sits behind these teeth. Then you cannot move without opening up that orange handle again, well, pushing it up. And then just up above, where you can see there, that's where this little nozzle hides. So you're not supposed to travel with either of these two full, and that goes the same for your onboard water tanks. So you need to drain them out. So to drain out all the water from your toilet, you open up this nozzle, and it will drain all the water in your toilet out. Then simply just hide that back up there. I will also show you inside how to drain out your tank, but that is everything you need to know for your exterior. And now I'll show you everything for inside. Okay, so firstly you have this board which is above the door. This is what I like to call like your main control board. So whatever is illuminated on the board when you press it is what is currently active. So if I press power, I can see that there's power in the caravan coming from mains. If I press water pump, that will begin to pump water through, and you can also see that part there has illuminated. That is how much water is in your onboard tank. I can also view it by pressing view levels, and you can also see how much charge is coming from the leisure battery. However, it's not a leisure battery because it's not one installed right now. That is how much power is coming in through your mains. It will also work the same for your vehicle battery if you just press in that once you're hooked up. You can also view the levels of your leisure battery by pressing it in or pressing that. So you've got two options there. So once you've pressed power and water pump, and you have a connection of some sort for your water, either through your onboard tank or through your Aquaroll on the outside, go over to your tap and make sure the water is running. It may not come out that fast, it may cough, it may splutter. However, hold it there for about 15 seconds just so you can see all the water coming out nice and correctly. So that's how to operate this board here. Then just here you have your outer board. So this is for your heating and your hot water and how to heat the caravan. So I'm going to press on here, so you have side to side, store reset, off, on, and off and on also work as plus and minus. So press on and you can see the blue light illuminate. I can go across. Let me get to the start here. Okay, so you can see that on is flashing, so that is just to strictly turn it on or off. You can have on or off. So we're going to have it on. Press to the side. This thermometer is illuminating now, or flashing. This is for your internal temperature in the caravan, so what you want the caravan to be heated to. So you've got a maximum of 30 degrees and a minimum of 5 degrees. So because these systems work together for your water and your heating, if you just strictly want to heat up your water, it's better to have this down as low as possible. However, they both work in conjunction, so you'll be able to heat your hot water and your heating together. Go to the side, I've got this tap icon, press on, and that will begin to heat up your hot water. This part here is the actual temperature that's inside the van currently. So today outside it's probably about 8 degrees. So I've had this on for around about half an hour and it's got to 19. So it's fairly fast. This next one is for your gas. So if you want gas to be used as part of your heating system for your hot water and your heating, you can either have it on or off. So we'll keep it on. And then you have this point here. So going from the start, this box with like a lightning bolt inside, you have off, 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 represent the amount of kilowatts coming into the van to heat it up. So you have a maximum of 2. Some vans do go up to 3, but this one only goes up to 2. Okay. And then everything else at the bottom is more stuff for like setting timers and other stuff like that. So that's how to essentially operate the, well, it's how to operate the essentials for the board. So you've got on and off for the actual board. You have your thermometer for your heating inside the caravan. You have the tap for your water heat on and off. And then you've got gas on and off. Electric off, 1 kilowatt or 2 kilowatt, and then some more technical stuff all across the bottom. And it will also go into sleep mode as well, which is grey, so it doesn't disturb you while sleeping. Okay, so your next point is for your Thetford fridge. So this fridge operates off either gas, mains, or 12 volt. 12 volt being your car battery. So to turn it on, you press in this little button just here, press it in, you'll see it flash up and go back to its most recent memory. So you have 2 buttons on either side. I'll run through this side first. So you have this icon here, which is for mains, that icon there, which is for car battery, and obviously that spanner and 10 has come up because that's essentially saying hazard, because there's no car battery currently attached to it. So we'll just press again. We go to gas, mains, car battery, and then gas. For gas, you can hear it slightly kick in. It will give like a little, it almost sounds like a clock to hear it tick, tick, tick in. So we'll keep it on mains though for the time being. Then this other button is for the temperature for chilling, well, the power to chill. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 being the maximum, so that will chill the quickest. It will take around about 3 to 4 hours to fully chill the fridge. So when you're in transit, switch it over to car battery, have it on full, and that will allow you to chill on your way down, which is helpful and just, you know, allows you to put your food in a little bit quicker. Okay, then you have your Thetford grill system, grill, oven and hob system. So you have on the top an electric plate, and then you have all these knobs here. And then you also have this button. So this is very similar to your bog standard gas cooker. So you press in this button and you can hear the gas tick in. So for the electric plate, you just have to switch it to the side. This top part is whatever temperature you want it at, so a maximum of 6, but we'll just keep it at neutral. So I'll just show you how all of these operate. It's not going to be the most enjoyable viewing experience. So I press in this button and then twist this knob to the side. And there you can see a nice blue, clear, continuous flame. Do the same for all the others. So there we can see a nice blue, clear, clean, continuous flame on all of the hobs. So that's what you want, really. You don't want any discoloration or anything like that, and you want it continuous. You don't want anything else to play up with it. Okay, then for your glass plate, don't put down your glass plate until all of these parts here are cold to the touch, because that may shatter the glass. Then for your grill, it's this top part here, this top icon. Let me see. I do apologise that the viewing experience isn't the best. But there you can see another clean continuous flame. Just put it back to the neutral position, and then for the heat of that you have your maximum all the way to your minimum. And you can also hear it's just beginning to absolutely rain and pour. Let's see if I can do this. I can't do that as well. That's right. Just had to pause the video for that one, but there you can see for the oven. Same thing, pressing this button, twist it to the side, can have 140 to 240 degrees for your temperature, and it heats up nice and quickly as well. So all this is you press in this button, you'll hear the gas tick, and then you just have to twist the knob to the side, pressing in the knob at the same time. Very, very simple, just like any other system for a gas cooker. Okay, then finally, underneath the right hand side bed, we have something a little bit more technical. So that is your red key for your motor mover, and it connects in there. We'll also show you how the motor mover works, but that's where the connection point is. It's not the one outside. You have your battery charger just there, and then you have a selection of pipes here, as well as your onboard tank. So you can see inside the onboard tank by opening this up. You can see water inside there. So to fill up the onboard tank, you have an aquarelle outside full of water, and you have your water lead connected onto the top part with the electrical points which I showed you beforehand. You go over to your power board, you press power on and have water pump on, and that will begin to put water into the onboard tank, only if this is followed. So to internally use the tank, you have this point here, that point and that point. You have this point down facing south, and those two both in the horizontal position, and that will allow you to use your water tank and use the water from your water tank to your sink and your shower. Okay, then to externally fill it up, you have it in the current position that it's in, facing north, never eat, there we go, east, facing east. I haven't done coordinates since I was about 5, compass even. You have it facing east and both of these in the horizontal position, and that will begin to fill up your tank. Again, you do have to have it pressed for pump, and you will see if you were to take off that cap there and open it up and press pump and have it in the position that it's currently in, you will see the water come in. And then, as I was saying before, outside, you don't want to travel with this full. So what you have to do is keep that white part east, and then have both of these parts here facing in the vertical position, and that will fully drain out the tank. So after this, I will drain out the tank because it's currently 3/4 full, but you do also have this handy little part here, just so it tells you everything that you need to as well. Especially for winterization and stuff like that, you don't want any water inside the pipes, as it may break, they may freeze, and you can't use the caravan, and it costs you a lot of money. So whenever you're not using the water inside of here, or you're not using the caravan, I should say, just drain everything possibly out. However, that is everything you should need to know to operate your caravan. You've got a few more bits in here which are for more of a technician's viewpoint. You've got your fridge, you've got your gas part there, your controls either side, you've got your microwave up there. I should probably say your microwave only does operate off mains. And then you can use to heat the caravan a selection of gas, an electric, straight electric, or just gas. So plenty of capabilities with this caravan. Very, very good for its age. Obviously, if you do have any other questions at all, don't hesitate to ask on the day, or even just give us a call. Could be anything minor or something major. Either way, we're happy to help. Okay, I hope you do enjoy your caravan, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye.